Hello, it is Monday morning. It's not very early because I left earlier to go run errands and got those over with, and I was back home before 10:30. And two of the places I needed to go didn't even open till 9, so that's pretty good, I think. I had to go to the post office and mail out some art that I sold over the weekend, and stop by the library because I had to give back some books that I didn't want to give back, but I had to because I couldn't check them out again. And so then, of course, I needed to replace those books. So I did. And then I stopped by the dollar store and I got my cat food and some tinfoil and some paper towels. And then I came back home and replied to some emails, some messages. And then I had breakfast, which was cereal and toast. I made the dogs their peanut butter toast. And then I walked on the treadmill for a little while. I just went outside and walked because it is a gorgeous day if you like a lot of sun. And sometimes I do like a lot of sun, but mainly I like rainy days, moody weather. But I walked on the treadmill and now I'm about to work. Yesterday, this guy made lunch. No, he didn't make lunch. He made supper. And while he was making supper, we were talking about my studio, and he gave me some really great ideas to do in here. And one of them was to take this big pile of mess of yarn and put it in some, he said, boxes or something. And then I realized that I've got these cute little hat boxes back in the bedroom, and I'm going to try to organize the yarn into those hat boxes and stack those up right there. And then he suggests that I just get a hard drive and put everything I need from my computer onto the hard drive and not use that computer anymore because I have my laptop. But I don't know if I can do that. That might make me a little bit nuts. Anyway, the goal is to move everything off of this table except for the sewing machine. And so he tasked me with the project of taking, these boxes, all of this stuff right here. That's all sewing stuff. And he told me to clean out these drawers so that everything that's sewing in those boxes can go in there. And then those boxes can go somewhere else, like in that storage room or somewhere. And the same thing, the computer will have to move. That's why he suggested getting rid of it altogether, because I don't hardly ever use it anymore. I use it, to write my blog in the morning. I take my French class on the iPad, and then I listen to audiobooks on the iPad or something. So I don't really, use this computer much anymore. Plus, it messes up a lot. My shoe is hurting. These were some yard sale shoes, and I can see why maybe they were yard sale shoes. Oh gosh, I think that's it though. I think that's what it was. It was just that was bent under and it was rubbing against my skin, and that was hurting. So now it won't hurt anymore, because I was wondering, why does that one hurt but the other one doesn't? See, there's my shoes. I really like them. I think they were $1, but they've never been worn. See the bottom? That's a new bottom. Nothing's wore off of that. So yeah. So I got to clean this off, clean out those drawers. So everything in those drawers will have to go somewhere else. And then the hat boxes that I'll bring from the bedroom, everything that's in them will have to go somewhere else so that the yarn can go in them. And I was actually thinking that the computer could sit over here on that table. And then I would take this table and that ironing board down and these two ironing boards down and use one of Wayne's long tables that he takes when he does the antiques fair. And the cats would still have a place to sit there to see out the window, and it would be big enough that it would hold both of my frames. And so that would clear out those things. And I guess I would, of course, leave that table because it is kind of bohemian. It's pretty cool. Let that just be for sewing. Everything else would be cleaned off of it. But I would like to move it because one of the things I would like would be to be able to access my bookshelves again, and I can't now because I got the drums in there. And I might take the drums. Those aren't very pretty, but they're drums, and I'm a sucker for drums. So I might take them outside and try to spray paint them or something and use those as a coffee table. I'm not sure. So that is today's task, maybe, if I have time, is to work on those drawers and work on that yarn. And I want, in the meantime, to keep working on what I was working on, which is this. cooking that sunshine. And let me walk over here and grab this. I started embellishing this. I guess it was Friday, and I didn't get to work on it over the weekend because we were so busy, but isn't that cute? And it's really long. I'm going to work on it panel by panel. I'm going to embellish all the way around it, and then I want to do some embroidery on the actual art. This thing is going to be really cool once it's done. And so I want to work on that and hook that sun. And here's the library books I got. Let's see. Tiny Stitches. And a mandala Zentangle book. Just, I'm not going to copy anybody or anything. It's just to look at some Zentangle motifs and see what I can incorporate. And I paint on fabric a lot. So I found this and I thought this might be pretty cool to look at. I haven't had a chance to look at any of these books yet. The problem is that they'll probably sit here and I won't look at them. But just look at that. It's so pretty. So I might get some inspiration from this. So, and I got Calf Bassett, which I love. I love him. I super love him. I wanted to look at these books. And you know what? My fainting sofa right here would be the perfect place to look at these books. And then I got a book on paper mache. Yeah. So I was actually thinking, do I really want to cover up my window with the sofa? Because I stand here to work because I can see out this window. And if I put the sofa here, I won't be standing here anymore to work. I'd be regulated to working over here again. I don't know. I don't have to plan it today. I don't have to know today. And the ideas that Sky gave me will be good whether I move that sofa in here or whether I don't. So maybe I'll just do this bits by bits by bits. And if I want to move the sofa, I will. And if I don't, I won't. I could maybe, I thought about this too, put the sofa underneath the mantle because that fireplace is not finished. It's a mantle and the firebox thing is outside, but it's still a wall behind there. So we don't necessarily need that space right now. And I could move those things and put the sofa under the mantle. That might be cute. I don't know. There's so many options. But my option for right now is to go get something to drink and start to work. And I think I'll start with embellishing because that's where I'm focusing, I think. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. We'll see if I made any headway on any of that stuff. I can't get in the bedroom right now because Wayne's laying down. You hear Molly? She came in here. She's panting. I don't know why. It's not hot in here. Anyway, I'm going to make sure they got water. I'm sure they do, though, because I just filled it up this morning. But I'll go look anyhow. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm waving to you.